Jeff Kobe at the line for Fresh Pride. Now we have a substitution into the game. Jerron Queen of Fresh Pride.
This will be 4-2 team battle. 4-2.
8, Jeff Kobe makes the second foul shot for French. Go ahead. No ball. Tracy Evans scores.
Moving to the side. 2 shots.
Falls number 9, Windsor Kyle Meyer is first. Ryan Vilmont at the line to shoot 2 for French play. Makes the first. Substitution for French play number 8, Jeff Kobe. And Ryan Vilmont makes that second shot for French play. At the line for Windsor, number 6 for Sean Simpson. He'll shoot 2. He makes the first.
Watch out. Good night.
Foul is called on number 9, Kyle Meyer of the Express, his second. Falls at number 8 for French Pro-Am. Jeff Kobe is second. Sean Simpson at the line for Windsor. Simpson takes the first. Substitutions in for Windsor, number 4, Ricardo Washington. Simpson makes both foul shots. Substitution in for Windsor, number 5, Keontae Burns. Fouls number 2 of Windsor, Tracy Abrams is second. Nate Taylor on the line for French Pro-Am. Will shoot 2. Nate Taylor makes the second foul shot for French Pro-Am. Shot is good for Jaquante Falls on Ricardo Washington of Windsor is 4. Jeff Kobe at the line for French Pro-Am. Kobe makes the first. Substitution for Windsor, number 3, Mario Florima. And for French Pro-Am, number 3, Tony Williams. 39.
Only a short, abbreviated 5-minute half, and no overtime so far, Matt. We haven't had a single one.
Rashawn Simpson cuts the French Pro-Am lead to 3.
Long three-pointer, well out above the three-point line. That was more like 25 feet rather than the 23.9.
10 to shoot. Young gets it over. 5 to shoot. Back to Young. He's got to do something. Goes inside and out of bounds. And Windsor Express will get the ball back with a chance to pull it within 1 or even tie.
Yeah, sometimes, Matt, it's better to make the safe pass than the tough one. And right there, Young needed just to give the ball back to Brian Burdine. Burdine's a fine player out there. He could hit that three-pointer, probably would have had a better opportunity for him to take the 3 out there with the clock running down rather than to try to thread the needle in between the sequoias in there. And turnover there for the French Pro-Am.
So we're back in live action here. 8:25 remaining in the third quarter. Almost a steal. And now that is a steal, but Queen was on the line as he touched the ball, so it will remain with Windsor Express.
I see that Coach Manu Schmidt there for the French Pro-Am has decided to start Jermon Queen here in the third period. At the start of the third period, he came off the bench in the second period, and I think he sees the advantage of having the little water bug out there. He's really making a lot of things happen, and he gives 110% when he's out there. I think that's contagious, Matt.
They go inside, and they call an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Mario Florima as he used the elbow to clear out.
Both teams off to a slow start here to start the third period, Matt, offensively.
Inside and up and in for Burdine again. That's what's keeping French Pro-Am ahead in this game.
Burdine's second leading scorer for
Florima again. And the pace quickening here in the third quarter in Las Vegas at the Doolittle Community Center. Queen. And inside, up and out, and rebounded by Abrams, and he'll push. He's got numbers. Tried to get it to Simpson, but dribbled it off his foot.
Damian Young reached in there and got a piece of the ball as Simpson was coming down the court there. Young reached in and got a little bit of the ball to disrupt him and bounced off his foot out of bounds. Going to be a turnover. Both these teams need to be strong with the basketball. Far too many turnovers The goal is to get a shot attempt each and every time down the court. At least one shot attempt, Matt. If you can get an offensive rebound or two, that's always helpful. But I think that's the goal when you're playing basketball. Get a shot attempt each and every time down the court.
Queen will bring it up for French Pro-Am. 3-point shot. No good by Young. Young gets it back, drives inside, goes up, gets it blocked, gets it back. And somehow they get a shot off, and the shot is good from Glenn Fadanga.
All that was predicated from the hustle from Jermon Queen. Jermon Queen hustled, kept the ball from going out of bounds. That's why he's in there right now, and he's so important to the French Pro-Am.
And out of bounds, back to the French Pro-Am, rather.
Glenn Fadanga with a nice little fall away in the last time down there, but it was all set up by the hustle from the little water bug there, Jermon Queen. Just enjoy watching him play. Burdine with a long three-pointer.
Burdine cashes it in. All of a sudden, back to 8 is the lead for French Pro-Am. And it just seems that every time that Windsor Express mounts something, French Pro-Am has an answer. As we have an offensive foul on Kyle Meyer.
Couple of bulls in the pin down there in the paint, Matt. You had big Glenn Fadanga. Kyle Meyer was trying to get position there. A little bit too rough there, and the offensive foul on Kyle.
Taylor brings it up, and a jam by Damian Young.
Boy, that was beautiful. One hand hammer slam with the right hand.
10-point lead. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, and put back up and in by Kyle Meyer, excuse me.
Big Kyle, 6'10", 230 pounds there. I thought Glenn Fadanga did a good job there on defense. He didn't go up, but one of the other defenders reached in, got part of his hand as Kyle went up for the shot there, and the ball rolled around and dropped her through.
That will take us to a timeout with 5:44 remaining. Your score, the French Pro-Am 54, French Pro-Am 54, Windsor Express 46. And this has been game 4 of 4, with previous 3 games all being very entertaining. And we enjoy the air-conditioned indoors of Doolittle Community Center more than you would know.
That's a mouthful right there. Boy, 115 degrees, Matt. You and I came from San Francisco. Did you fly out of SFO or Oakland, by the way?
I flew out of Oakland.
Yeah, I came out of SFO. It was like 72 degrees there when we left, and got off the plane here in Las Vegas, and 115 degrees, Matt. Luckily, it's not that humid, though, here. That's the cool thing about it. I don't know if we can say it's cool when you're 115 degrees, though, huh, Matty?
Well, it's kind of like saying that global warming doesn't exist because it's really cold.
Well, it's been a lot of fun here. It has been hot, 115 degrees. I think the lowest we've had here is, 107 one day here, Matt? I think it was.
That was the low.
Yeah, that was the low. So.
Can you imagine a weatherman saying your low is 107 on Tuesday?
A lot of air conditioning, as you mentioned, Matt Fowler.
The PG&E bills are sky high.
Oh, PG&E's happy. You kidding me? Air conditioning places are happy. Look
Queen up top to Young for the alley-oop.
Was that picture perfect or what, Matt Fowler? That was just beautiful, wasn't it?
It was great.
Just a perfect pass by Queen. In came the offensive player there. Damian Young really can jump. 6'4". He had 2 hands well over the rim there. Just impressive.
Definitely impressed the scouts on that one.
Damn it, 2-hand hammer slam. 6'4" Damian Young, 210 pounds. Just elevation sensation. Well done, Damian.
Queen will try and replicate more magic. Out to Fadanga. Back to Young. Now a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound taken and controlled by Windsor Express.
You just can't take your eyes off of Jermaine Queen. He just is an exciting player. The game's just, he's just a great little point guard out there. I love how he works the team.
And now Windsor Express is settling for more threes. And Brian Burdine puts French Pro-Am up by 13.
Biggest lead of the game right now for the French Pro-Am. Critical stage here for Windsor. They need to get their offense going.
2-point shot, no good. Rebound and up and in by Walter Weeks Jr. I do not believe the score on the scoreboard is correct.
Did you miss two? Huh?
In any event, Queen on Weeks Jr. to Fadanga, back to Young. Back to Fadanga, nearly a steal. Queen couldn't quite handle it, and he was out of bounds. There was one on the shot clock anyway.
Yeah, Jermon Queen was just a little bit quick on trying to put the old basketball through the old meat hooks there, and ball got out of his hand, went out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. But I really like how he plays the game out here. He really caught my eye. I mean, there's a lot of tall, athletic players out here. When you see a little guy, you got to wonder why he's out here, and you can see why Jermon Queen is out here.
That is good by Tracy Abrams, and boy, did they need that as they cut the deficit to 6.
Absolutely right, Matt Fowler. They needed some offense here to stay in the game.
So 1-on-1, pun intended, Weeks Jr. on Queen. 3-point shot, no good, rebounded. Diving on the floor, and a timeout. That is great hustle by Ricardo Washington on the floor, making sure his team got the timeout and retained possession.
Yeah, and heads up, whoever called timeout there too quick, because he was laying on his back, Matt. He had to get rid of that ball. Somebody on the team called timeout, and they got the possession of the ball here, and it's time to regroup. They've cut the margin down to, their deficit is 6 points right now with 3 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Last game of the day here in the Global Basketball Summer League Tournament, Session A. We do have a whole group of players coming in tomorrow, and we start a brand new tournament tomorrow morning. I believe the game times are scheduled for 10, 12, 2, and 4 p.m. tomorrow, so come on out. There is a lot of basketball going on here right now, I can tell you that.
There is, and it's fun. And this is a very terrific opportunity for anybody who's a basketball fan to come out and watch these international prospects.
Yeah, and if you can't get a ticket over at the Pro Summer League that's going on here too at Las Vegas at the same time, you know, I noticed they're selling out those games, man. I looked in.
I will be there tomorrow.
You're going to watch the Warriors and the Cavaliers?
Absolutely.
Atta boy, Matt Fowler. SF State P play-by-play man, right, Matt?
That is correct. Love the Gators, and what a block.
Jeff Kobe came out of nowhere.
And right on the other end,
Uh-oh.
now Weeks Jr. with an easy slam that he missed. How did Weeks Jr. miss that? On the other end, Queen cashes in, and that is absolutely demoralizing if you're Windsor Express.
Well, I'm going to look at it in a different way, Matt. He's 6 foot tall. He tried to do a two-hand slam dunk off of 2 feet. I would have been pretty impressed if he made that slam dunk.
Spud Webb.
There you go. Hey, if you can't make it, you shouldn't do it, though. But
no, but I mean,
yeah, showcase.
You could lay it in.
Yeah.
You could lay it in.
You're right.
But who are we as broadcasters to say what the players should do? As Young,
yeah, very good, Matt.
Get the three, and then the easy layup not converted and a block. And that was honestly a smart foul by Jaquante Madden to make sure that Kobe would not be able to get the easy layup. You want to make him earn it at the line.
I agree, Matt. That's especially in the game like this. The game's still tight. Unfortunately, Kobe's been so good at the free throw line. Mentioned yesterday he went 15 for 18 in the free throw line, and today he's already off to a great start. All the players out here, Matt, are just outstanding athletes, and I can't wait till the tournament session B starts tomorrow, because if we got a whole fresh crop coming in here, I'm just in awe of the athleticism of him. And again, Weeks misses that two-hand slam dunk, but he's 6 foot tall. He's going up to slam dunk a basketball, 6 foot tall. That's pretty impressive.
Shot by Madden, no good. And Burdine brings it up. Shot by Vilmont, no good. Rebound,
Big Glenn Fidanga.
Glenn Fidanga, and he is fouled. And got to say that Windsor Express players aren't happy with that one, because they did have him in a trap. Ricardo Washington will pick up his 5th. Now in Summer League, you don't really have to worry about fouling out. You get 10. So if you get 10 fouls, well, your coach is going to have a talk with you.
Yeah, you get 11, then you're out. We haven't had one person foul out so far. It's not going to happen.
Colby. And tried to go inside, yeah. Forced it in there. And Abrams can't get it. The follow will not count. The foul is before the putback attempt, but Tracy Abrams will get 2 free throws.
Matt, 1 minute, 41 seconds left here at the end of the third quarter. The French Pro-Am with the 62-54 lead, and Windsor Express go under the free throw line. I believe this is a critical time in the game here for the Windsor Express. They're either going to keep this game close, or they're going to have to come out at the start of the fourth quarter and make up a big deficit. So
while we have a minute here, we want to throw it over to our buddy Todd Bernacki on the sideline. Todd, what do you have for us?
Well, let's make sure we're ready.
Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, guys, with Windsor Express now trailing by 8 points late in the third, there's no doubt that Scott Newman wants to get more points. And how does he want this team to do it? Well, he wants them to attack, get more fouls against French Pro-Am, slow this game, chip away. That's the name of the game. On the other side, Manu Schmidt says, hey, let's swing the ball around the horn a lot more, try to create more offense, utilizing our passing ability, and hopefully that will lead to more points and maybe pull away and get this win and take home the 5th place prize. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Todd. As we have Glenn Fidanga at the line for French Pro-Am, and he missed the first free throw as he was fouled going up for a layup attempt. 1:34 remaining. He makes the second. So Windsor Express finds themselves down by 9 with 1:30 remaining. Nick, you alluded to it. They need to have something going into the fourth quarter, and right on cue, Weeks Jr. will get to the line to have a chance to get 2 free throws.
Well, let's see if he can cut into it here. Again, the charity stripe may be the way to get back into the game for the Windsor Express. Get to that line, make these free throws, cut into this deficit, go to the fourth quarter, have an opportunity to win the game, leave this tournament with 2 out of 3 games that you've won. Your only loss was to the team that went on the finish select and won the tournament. So, boy, I think there's some motivation factors here for the Windsor Express. On the other side of it, here's the French Pro-Am. They've done a fine job themselves. They lost their first game. It was a tough game. They battled back, won their second game, and if they could win this game, you feel pretty good about yourself winning 2 out of 3.
And that foul is going to be on Ricardo Washington as he got a little bit over-aggressive with the hand check. That's the first in the last 2 minutes, so no free throws just yet. Damian Young will have Weeks Jr. on him. Burdine.
Kobe wants it inside. Let's see what he's got.
He stepped on the baseline.
It looked like he might have slid his pivot foot before he put that ball to the ground. Looks, it was close. Might have been. You're right. It looked like I saw a traveling call, but we've seen that called a couple times today.
3-pointer, no good. But an offensive rebound put back and the foul for Weeks Jr. And that's what Windsor Express needs.
That's the recipe right there. And 6 foot tall Weeks gets the rebound, Matt, amongst the Sequoias there. He had everybody else around him 6'6", 6'9". Weeks gets the rebound, is able to elevate and get it up into the basket there, and he gets the and one, the old-fashioned 3. Well done. Well done, Weeks Jr. Walter Weeks Jr. from Montserrat National Team. Well done.
Fidanga splits the defenders, goes in, lays it up and in, and that's just a big guy asserting his will.
Big Glenn Fidanga took it right to the hoop. Nobody wanted to get in his way.
Shot no good. Philmont rebounds, and Queen will slow it up with 30 seconds remaining in the third. Up by 6 are the French Pro-Am.
An important defensive stand here for Windsor Express. Can they hold them and keep them? That deficit would be no greater than 6 going in at halftime.
Vilmont goes in, and a foul called. And they were lobbying for an offensive foul, but foul on the arm, so Devontae Madden.
14.9 left. He's going to go to the free throw line. 2 shots. The Express is going to have pretty near 15 seconds to come down and get a bucket here and to keep this game real competitive. I think their goal was to cut it into under double digits going into halftime, and they've achieved that here. First one drops through.
Well, it's a stoppage. The referees noticed something, so the last free throw did not count.
Vilmont makes the first.
It's the first.
I like Belmont. Fine-looking player, great size, has a nice release on the ball, good backspin.
And he didn't need the second chance opportunity, so to speak, with the extra free throw. Cashed him in anyway. At 7, Abrams goes in. Abrams, his shot is no good. It's an air ball. 1 second. Queen shot at the buzzer. Ooh, it almost goes. And with that, your score, French Pro-Am 67 and Windsor Express 59. Matt Fowler alongside Nick Mattis. And Nick, what do you think going into the fourth quarter?
I think Windsor Express did a good job. They kept the game here under double digits, Matt, and that was what their goal was. A couple minutes ago, we were talking about how they needed to play hard right here at the end of the first half, and again, coming out of the locker room here to start the third period, they're going to need to get right on their game immediately. They're down by 8 points right now, so it's either going to extend that lead and their deficit, or they're going to cut into it. We're going to have a good finish here to the last half of basketball here in session 1 of the Global Basketball Summer League. And I like how Coach Manu Schmidt kept the little water bug, Jermon Queen, in the game there. I really think he's a big difference maker. Amongst all these big players, you see his speed and energy, and that's just one thing that the big players cannot match, is that speed and energy. And it just reminds people that you need a point guard in basketball. You can't really run a great offense without having a good point guard out there, and it's so important. Now, if you can be a big, tall point guard, which we've seen several of them, obviously, in the NBA, we've seen 6'5", 6'6" point guards. I'm not saying you can't be big and be a point guard, Matt, but in this game, in this situation here, Jermon Queen just stands out. His speed, his quickness, and I'm really glad to see that Coach Manu Schmidt is leaving him on the court, and he's getting an opportunity to showcase his skills. Well, that was a pretty fast halftime, wasn't it?
Oh, and Queen is spilled, as the layup is good, but Queen was spilled in the backcourt. He seems okay. It looked like he got his arm there.
I guarantee you he's not coming out of the game, okay? That man loves this game, and he was here early. He's a gym rat. I can tell. I saw him here early practicing before 2 games before his game. So
Kobe's three-pointer won't go, and rebound and taken by Florima. He'll go up and lay it up and in. Mario Florima making sure that this game stays in single digits, stays at 4. Queen. Fidanga now back to Vilmont, back to Kobe. Kobe's shot, no good. Rebound Meyer. And back up is Florima. He'll drive in again. He'll go up again, and he won't score. But Kyle Meyer able to foul Queen to prevent the fast break.
Queen came out of the pack there with that loose ball on the missed shot. He's had a head of steam coming up court right there, and the tallest man on the team for the Windsor Select reached in there and fouled him. It was probably a good foul, Matt. He was going to probably get into the lane there and get an assist on a layup, so probably a smart foul. And again there, Jermon Queen, he's fine. Looked like he's back at 100%.
And a little hand check there, and a foul will go against Windsor Express. Washington will pick it up. Young will inbound. Florimo will guard him. Washington on Queen. Now Belmont goes in, back out to Queen. Queen's jump shot gets it, and the foul as Washington couldn't control his momentum.
That was pretty right there, Matty. He hit the 16-footer on the left side of the elbow. As he came through with his follow-through, the defender got into him, and now he's going to the free throw line for the old-fashioned and one. And I'm glad to see Jermon took a shot. He's so unselfish player. Really likes to share the basketball, and that time he had an open shot. He took it and buried it. Well done.
Florima goes in again. Layup, no, but he's fouled. Gets hit. He seems to be all right, and he'll go to the line. That's 3 on Colby.
8 minutes left here in the third period, Matt, and here's a little bit of a gut check time for these players here. You know, you really want to give your best here, but you're feeling a little tired. It's the third game in 3 days. Some of the players might have a few aches and a few bruises here and there, but this is where you got to show that you're a competitor. You give it all you got till the last tick of the clock here. And like you mentioned, Matt, it's not really all about winning and losing here. It's about showing what you're about, your individual skills, and each player needs to suck it up here. You know, this is where you got to give it all you got. Last minutes of the game. We're not in the fourth quarter yet, but I can see some of the players look a little tired here, Matt.
They do, as Queen brings it up. French Pro-Am up by 7. Florima on him. He blows past him, but stolen by Meyer, and fouled is Florima. Vilmont will pick it up, and
loose ball foul there. He kind of reaching up in the air to try to grab it and made contact with the offensive player there on Windsor Express. Again, that's one of those fouls you really can't prevent it. He's trying to get the basketball. He reaches up over his head there, and he was taller than the offensive player on the Windsor Express and body contact him.
Layup. Wow, what a shot by Mario Florima.
We might need a few more shots like that to bring down some rain. That was a real nice little float shot that had some range on it. And float shot like that might do us a little good here. We can get a little rain here, cool off this Las Vegas.
Vegas heat. We need rain. Mario Florima is doing his best Rain Man impression.
Yeah, it was a float shot. Went up, looked like it went higher than the backboard when it came down. It had a real nice arch on it, but
I say Rain Man, we are in Vegas.
That's a lot of fun working with you, Matt Fowler. Healdsburg Hound. The Sonoma County connection here, working in the Global Basketball Summer League here. Small world, isn't it, Matt? You and I show up here to work this tournament here, and we had never met before. And both of us just probably, I don't know, what do we live, 20, 30 minutes away from each other, big guy?
Something like that.
Pretty cool, I think.
Pretty cool. Ryan Vilmont. Brings it up and gets it over.
Step back
Vilmont, good. Ryan Vilmont extends the French Pro-Am lead back to 6 with 7.5 remaining.
Nice footwork there by Belmont. He might be a pretty good dancer. He stepped back for the 3 and buried it.
Three-pointer in response, no good, but the rebound taken. And fouled is Deontay Hearn, 6'7" out of Grambling State.
Jermon Queen reached in there. The only spot he could defend that was down there low, and Jermon reached in there, tried to strip him, pick him clean down low, got too much of his arm, but he was not able to get the shot up there. Deontay was not able to get the shot up, Matt, and he misses the first free throw. So a good foul then, if you look at it that way. He didn't get the 2 points, and the best he's going to get out of it is 1 maybe, and he doesn't get any. So it's a real good foul. I guess you could call it that, huh?
Queen looking to set it up, looking to maybe use some clock here as French Pro-Am up by 6. As Weeks Jr. tries to guard Queen, gets it over. Layup good by Ryan Vilmont.
Windsor Express needs to set up a wall of defense. There was nothing there. Once he got by his defender, he went right into the basket for an easy little lay-in. Need a little bit more effort out of Windsor Express on defense.
And right on cue, Mario Florima continues his performance, keeping French Pro-Am on their heels here, having to continue to fight. And wide open is Vilmont, and that 3 is good.
Well, there's some players starting to separate themselves in the game right now. We're starting to see Ryan Vilmont really step out here. He's really having a great game. And
Florima's just doing everything he can. And they wanted to travel. Young for 3, no good. Rebound by Meyer. Foul on Vilmont, so French Pro-Am will be back on defense as we will get a stoppage here with just under 6 remaining, the under 6 timeout. 78-71 in favor of French Pro-Am. High scoring affair for 10-minute quarters rather. And Nick, what do you think needs to happen down the stretch here?
well, I think, Windsor Express is hanging around. And I don't know if it's because the French Pro-Am just does not have that killer instinct, cannot expand their lead. They've been having this 6, 7, 8-point lead. I think their biggest lead so far in the game, Matt's been 11 points. And, it's just how the tournament's been. When you're not playing every day with the players, it seems like it's just about ebb and flows. One team gets a run, the other team calls a timeout, they come out, they adjust, they get a little run, and whichever team has the most stamina here, we're 6 minutes left in the ball game here in the final quarter of the tournament. These are great timeouts. We see Coach Scott Newman over there working with the Windsor Express team. We look over here, Coach Manu Schmidt's got his team all tightened up. They want to win this game, and they're going to do the best they can as coaches to get their players in positions to perform well in the last 6 minutes of the game. So I'm interested to see what happens here. Obviously, the Windsor Express has not led for a long time in the game. So if they're going to overcome it, they're going to need an offensive spurt here.
.558 remaining. Getting back to live action. Walter Weeks Jr. takes it. And find Mario Florima. That's the mission, because he's the hot hand. Although that shot, no good there. Colby with the rebound. And out to Berdang. Back to Vermont, who lays it up and out, but tipped in by Colby.
Big Jeff Colby there to clean up the garbage there. The shot by Belmont rolled off the rim, but Colby came in with the right hand and tipped it in. Look for Colby to exert himself here at the end of the game here.
Tracy Abrams in response with a 3.
That's what the doctor ordered for the Windsor Express, Matt.
Well, they'll trade 2 for 3s, although they wouldn't like to do that. They want to get a few defensive stops. Belmont, Queen goes up. Vilmont for 3s, wide open. Can't get it to go. Fortunate there for Windsor Express. Florima, a million miles an hour down the court. Back to Abrams, his 3, no good. Rebound Vilmont, and he's fouled. Simpson will pick it up as he wanted to prevent the fast break.
Ryan Belmont had an open look on a three set up by the water bug there. Jermon Queen had penetrated in, dished the ball. He's just a great player. He likes to share the basketball. He really cares about other players on his team and never looks for a shot for himself. He's always looking to create a shot for other players on the team. And there's a turnover though. Express on the break.
Oh, and a nice pass. Unable to convert the layup though. What a nifty pass. But it's going to result in points the other way? No. As Florima able to interfere with the layup. However, I do believe that French Pro-Am will have possession.
Yeah, that looked like an easy basket down there.
And what a steal. They caught French Pro-Am napping.
Deontay Hearns got in there, got his hand up on it. Hearns from Grambling State University.
Abrams to Simpson, and all of a sudden, the deficit is only 4.
Big Kyle Myers standing here at the scorer's table, getting ready to come in for the Windsor Express. He's fresh and ready to go.
Queen. Colby for 3, no good, but rebounded. Queen goes back, and sloppy possession ends up with Simpson with it. On the fast break, Simpson goes to Abrams, deflected, out of bounds to Windsor Express.
Boy, Matt, the last time down there for the French Pro-Am, Jermon Queens had penetrated the baseline. He saw his man Jeff Kobe coming straight down the lane, dished him off a beautiful pass. Unfortunately, Jeff Kobe could not get the handle. Otherwise, it was going to be a hammer slam, I'm sure of it. Again, Jermon Queen making things happen for the French Pro-Am.
Hearns, his 3 no good. Skying for the rebound as Simpson puts it back up and in.
2-point game here, Matt. 3:22 left. We got a good finish here.
Hearns, Burdine on him. Good defense, now double teamed. Back out and up and in by Nate Taylor.
Brian Burdine there got Nate Taylor, excuse me, you're right. Nate Taylor got to the baseline there, Matt, used his body as a shield, was able to get the shot up and had the upper body strength to get the ball up off the glass, goes to the free throw line for the and one. And we're seesawing here now, 78-82 here, Matt. Free throw's good. Well, Windsor Express did what we wanted them to. They came out and they made some adjustments. We got a ball game.
Simpson, Florima. Florima on Queen, trying to get rid of him. Passes it deflected out of bounds. We'll stay here with Windsor Express with 2:54 remaining.
Timeout here. That's
and
good.
We'll have a timeout. Yeah, just a little bit nervous here for both teams, and the coaches want to settle it down.
Yeah, it's a good timeout. I agree, Matt Fowler. Let's get regrouped here. 2:54 here, right at the end of the game here. Let's see who if we can't maybe draw up or something here that might get our team in a position to score. And on the other side of it here, look for Jeff Kobe to come on offensively. I think he's had a little bit of a struggle here. He's one of the leading scorers for the French Pro-Am team, and I look for him to maybe exert himself here in the last minute or two here to get the French Pro-Am over the hump here. They're leading by 5 points, 2:54 left in the fourth quarter. Nick Mattis here with Matt Fowler. We're calling ourselves here, I guess, the Sonoma County Connection from California. It's been a fun game to do here with you, Matt. Really enjoyed it.
Definitely, and 83-78 is your score. 7 seconds will be on the shot clock, so.
Good point, Matt. And you know what? Coaches they better point that out because that's really important. Design something, make sure everybody's on the same page. We got to get up a shot. We've seen that happen earlier in the game, Matt, when they came out of the timeout. They did not get the shot off in time, and it was a shot clock violation. So you do not want to miss an attempt at a basket here. Every shot attempt's important here in the last 2 minutes, 54 seconds of this ball game. I don't know if you heard, but it was 100 degrees in Sonoma County here the last couple of days. So
I will gladly take that. 100 degrees. It sounds cool to me.
I don't know, Matt. It's pretty hot when you're there in Sonoma County. It seems like a different type of heat. I don't know, but here we are, Matt. Back at it, 2:54.
83-78. Florima. 3 seconds to go. He realizes it, lays it up, and then what an acrobatic layup by Mario Florima. That is the shot of the game right there.
I was thinking the same thing, Matt, right there. We'll see what happens. If they win, that could be. Excellent shot. And he picks it.
And a steal. Back to Florima. He'll go up. Hook shot is off the window and good. Florima single-handedly refusing to let Windsor Express lose this ball game.
The bank is still open on Sunday. It was high off the glass, Matt. Went right through. We got a 1-point game.
Queen to Vilmont. And a steal. Vilmont gets it back. Three-pointer by Nate Taylor, no good. Rebound on the floor. And it was Hearns that had it, and they call it a jump ball. As I think he was trying to get a timeout, could not do it, so we have 2 minutes remaining and a 1-point game.
Great effort here by both teams, Matt. Windsor Express went to the timeout there. Coach Scott Newman got his team rejuvenated just as he's done all game long. They came out, got a couple of baskets here. Really, really impressed with this Mario Florima. Really done a great job. I think he's standing out, 6'4", 195 pounds, from the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. It's a mouthful right there.
Real quick, we're going to go momentarily here when we get a chance. We're going to go to our buddy Todd on the sideline.
Sharp-dressed man ready to roll over there.
But real quick, steal and a second chance lay-in is good. And Hearns gets it, and for the first time in a long time, Windsor Express takes the lead.
Kobe loses the ball, gets picked clean.
Abrams. Simpson gets it over to Florima. Put it in the hot hand.
Windsor Express has taken the lead, Matt. 84-83 for the first time. And I don't know, when did they lead? Early in the game, I believe, Matt. It's been 3 quarters.
And now we do have Todd. Todd, what do you have for us?
All right, guys, down the stretch we come. A 1-point lead for Windsor Express, and Coach Scott Newman talking about creating shots off the dribble penetration. That's their strength. They have the guards to do it. Then a defensive stop. Defense, defense, defense. He's been preaching that throughout the game. It's the reason why all of a sudden they've turned the tide here in the final 2 minutes. Back to you.
Thanks, Todd. Yeah, the box out is very important, especially with the score the way it is, and there's an issue with the clock, so we'll correct. It's supposed to be 1:23 on the clock now. That is corrected. 83-84 in favor of the Windsor Express for the first time since the very beginning of the game. Abrams will try and pad the lead.
Nope.
Abrams drives in. Tough shot, air ball.
French Pro-Am really brought their defense up on that stand right there. They needed to stop, Matt.
It would have been a shot clock violation anyway because it did not hit the rim.
Yep, and they forced it. They worked them. They made real tough shot, and this is it for the Windsor Express. They've got to step up their defense now. They've taken the lead. They've been trailing most of all the game. They took the lead over Burdine with the jumper.
Taylor, no good.
Tipped out.
Rebound. Burdine, no good. Rebound taken. Florima goes up, no call.
Great play by Jermon Queen. Jermon Queen just picked the pocket as the player for Windsor Express was going in for an uninvaded layup. Jermon Queen comes out of nowhere, reaches in, picks his pocket, ball comes back for French Pro-Am.
40 seconds remaining. Stolen by Florima, but a foul. A foul on Florima.
That might have been the play of the game right there for the French Pro-Am, Matt. That could have extended the lead for the Windsor Express to 3 points. 37 seconds left here. And again, the 110% effort by Jermon Queen, who was not going to let them go in for an unabated layup.
Coming up on 30 seconds remaining. Burdine to Vilmont. Vilmont over 2 defenders, blocked. Meyer with it. Florima. And they have to foul. There's almost a second difference. And so with that, there will be free throws, and Windsor Express could go up by potentially 3 points.
Still an opportunity, though, Matt. Even if they make both free throws, the lead would only be 3. We know that there's a 3-point arc out here, so let's see what happens. These are critical free throws. Lead now is 2 here as he makes the first one. Plenty of time, 20.9 seconds left in this ball game. Plenty of time for the French Pro-Am to come down and set up a shot. I don't think they should wait too long, though. They need to get a 3 if they miss it. And the second one's out, Matt. Second one rolled around and off. Opens up the door.
2-point game. French Pro-Am with the ball. 20 seconds remaining. This is what you want out of Summer League action from the Global Basketball Summer League.
You're not kidding, Matt Fowler. You kidding me? This is it. We're right here at the end of the game. Everybody here in the stands is on the edge of their seat, as we are. And you called a fantastic game today, Matt Fowler, and really enjoyed working with you. Windsor Express never gave up. I'm sure that French Pro-Am is sitting over there. They're disappointed. They had a 5 or 6 point lead here with late in this ball game. They've let it get away. They have not played well offensively as we go down the stretch right here. They've made several turnovers, but they have an opportunity here. 20.3 seconds left. They're down by 2. Would you think they should dial up a 3-point attempt?
No.
Do you want to go into the paint?
With this much time remaining, the book says, we are in Vegas, they always say the book says on blackjack. The book says for basketball, you go for the high percentage shot when there's this much time remaining. You don't have to go for a 3. If it's wide open, then you take a 3, but you go in for the 2 first. At least that is my opinion as somebody who's like to think that I'm a basketball fan. I've watched probably over 1,000 NBA games.
Well, I think that resume might be good then, okay? But
just a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you this here. I'd like to see them get the ball to Vilmont. He seems to be a guy that's been doing a pretty good job. My second option would be Kobe, and it looks like they're gonna maybe run the clock down a little bit. They're gonna run the clock.
Taylor with Simpson on him. Taylor goes in. Layup no good. Windsor Express have it, and there's a foul.
Taylor was looking for the foul call, did not get it. Looked to me, Matt, like he may have lost control of the ball as he was going into the basket. He didn't have good control of it. So once he ran into a group of players without the basketball, you can't call a foul. Did you get any better look at that? Because I couldn't tell. It looked to me like he lost control of it as he was penetrating the key.
I think it was blocked. But the game is not over here as Simpson needs to make both of these free throws because of the miss on the previous possession.
4.6 seconds left. You're precisely right. They have a 2-point lead. If he does not make both the free throws, they will only be up by a 3-pointer.
First one rolls off. Second one rolls off. 4 seconds remaining, and there's a timeout.
Control said right when the game's over, just end the broadcast and go to the van.
And go to what?
The van.
Okay.
He said we just don't have time. We just gotta go.
Okay, will do.
So not much of a wrap up, okay?
Okay. Thank you for telling me. What about all the equipment?
Well, we'll worry about that. I mean, obviously, he's thought about that.
Okay. Hey, we're going to wrap up and get the equipment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. After triple overtime.
Sharp-dressed man I was referring to you as. The sharp-dressed man, Todd Bonecki.
Blind as a bat.
From old ZZ Top there, the sharp-dressed man. We back on?
Yeah, we're back on.
All right, 4.6 seconds Just talking to our sideline reporter here, Todd Bonak. He did a fine job there today, Todd. All right, well, listen, 4.6 seconds left. They're going to get to inbound the ball here on this half of the court here, the NBA rules state.
Absolutely.
So they can win the game with the three-pointer. They can tie it with the two-pointer. There is a foul situation if you look up there in the penalty situation.
They're both in the bonus. If there is a foul, French Pro-Am will get 2 free throws.
So that tells me I might want to think about getting the ball inside to Jeff Kobe.
Exactly. Go inside. That would be a strategy that would be useful. Let's see what happens.
They're going to have the smallest man on the court, Jermon Queen, against it, and Windsor Express put the 6'10" player on him. Ball goes inbound to Jeff Kobe. He's fouled.
He gets fouled. And there was an issue with the clock. And I don't know if they're going to fix it. The clock did not. Oh, they did fix it. 2 seconds remaining.
You got 2 seconds, Scott. Yeah. Here's the free throw line, the charity stripe.
Kobe hits the first. Clutch.
Here's the free throw of the tournament for Jeff Kobe, who's done a fine job. 15 out of 18 yesterday. Let's see
He
what
needs
he
all
does.
of them now. He doesn't get it.
Just left the free throw just a little short, Matt. Hit up on the front rim, dipped in like it wanted to go home, but came back out.
And I believe
Lights were not on in the house, Matt. Came out.
the free throw situation, that is why you need to make your free throws.
Yeah.
84-85 in favor of French Pro-Am.
No, Windsor Express.
Excuse me, Windsor Express.
Yes. And they have the basketball. They're going to get the ball out, right?
That is correct.
Will it be at the baseline, or you expect the
No,
free-
it will be in the front court.
Okay. Now, do you expect a quick foul? Is that what you would think the strategy would be here? Foul.
You have to.
Yeah, foul quickly. Try to extend the game. Matt, they just recorrected the clock.
1.7. Okay, so you got an extra 0.4 of a second.
Here come the referees. Let's get this worked out here. I don't think they have any option. They're going to have to foul anybody that gets the basketball, even if it's the best free throw shooter on the court, which I don't know. We don't really know who the best free throw shooter is in this situation, but whoever you can foul. Now, if I had my choice and I was the French Pro-Am, I might want to foul the big 6'10" man right there.
And that will do it. That will do it. Windsor Express wins it by a final score of 85-84 on a missed free throw by Jeff Kobe. And what an ending to a great day of basketball here at the Doolittle Community Center in Las Vegas. And so thank you for tuning in. Alongside Nick Mattis, I am Matt Fowler. And thanks to our sideline reporter, Todd. And we will be with you tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. for the new session, Session B. Thanks for joining us.
The Sonoma County Connection is out.